Say they laugh already, mind.
Which one?
You say they laugh already, mind. Yeah, we are back again. We are back again. The vibe box.
Yeah, the vibe boss is back. Yeah, Uncle Lawyer in the building. Yeah,
Bad cover Kenny, you know.
and it's about to go down.
Down.
It is what it is.
It is what
Charlie,
it is.
This change is 2 years, Charlie.
If you don't get it, forget about
Forget
it.
about it.
Okay.
So see, I don't know. The last time I was asking myself, like, if I were to go back to my early 20s, right?
Yeah.
Like, what?
When we were in the university.
Yeah, like, what would I have done differently and all that?
Yeah.
So I just feel like if you had to go back to your early 20s,
Yeah.
what would you have done differently? Like when it comes to like women and relationship.
Oh, well, first of all, I would have known that there is no rush in getting a lady, even though everybody's having a girlfriend and they are moving around with their girlfriends. There is no rush in that. You can take your time as long as you want. Maybe you can wait till 3rd year, 4th year. Whenever you are ready, you go into a relationship. I wouldn't rush into a relationship. I would just take my time, look for the right person that I want to go into a relationship with, and go into that relationship with the person. And basically, yes, that is it. Just take my time and look for the right person I want to be with. Because I realized that in the university, Charlie, we had a lot of relationships, a lot of flings.
Yeah.
1 month, 2 months, you're out of the relationship.
And
then
you
you're
feel like
back.
as at that time, you know the most funny thing, you feel like you are the G, like
Yes, at that time, Charlie, you are the G.
Yeah.
You have like maybe 2 girlfriends, 3 girlfriends. You are rotating around. You are just, you move to this hostel, you move to here, move here. But when you get to a level, you realize that, Charlie, you're wasting your resources, you're wasting your strength.
Exactly.
The time you need to study, you're wasting it and all of that. So,
but did you realize that when you were in the uni or you had already completed before you I mean, like
when I was about completing,
I mean, what I want to say is that did you realize that early, like in your
yeah.
early 20s, that like
luckily,
all these things were necessary?
Oh, luckily I realized that all those things were necessary, and luckily I got a serious girlfriend, and then I was faithful, you know. Oh yeah. In the university I was faithful. I think from 3rd year to 4th year to service. So I was faithful.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, I always give that lady a lot of beggars because she was able to.
She held you down, right?
Oh yeah.
She tamed you.
You remember most of our friends in the secondary school were like, "Hey, Fly, Charlie, this your girl here, Charlie. She really changed you."
Mr. I was shocked, you know.
Yes.
They kind of fly and know.
You know, yeah. But you know, when she came into my life, she was good.
So she was kind of a blessing, right?
Yes, because so I always thank her for that.
So, but do you know what makes me like kind of do you know what kind of kept me thinking? Like, what is it that like when you're at that age, right? You feel the need like.
You see, the thing it's youthful exuberance. You come to the university, Charlie. They say university, Charlie. You'll meet more chicks, you'll find more chicks, more parties, more you get it. So when you get there, there's youthful exuberance. And one thing is that when you get there, you see a lot of girls. And then the reason why most guys just switch relationship is that now you are exposed to a lot of girls.
Yeah.
You can talk to any girl at any time.
Yeah.
You can vibe any girl. So you are vibing, so you can be vibing like 3 girls at a time.
Yeah.
Hoping that which one will source. So you're not like an all source, then you're dating 3 girls. You get it? So you feel like, hey, Charlie, I can't invest. I date Charlie, I get women, right, Charlie. It's just youthful exuberance.
Yeah.
When you're mature, you realize that, Charlie.
But do you know, I kind of feel like, I mean, like with the kind of settings we have, family setting we have like in Ghana and all those things, I feel like those things are not like kind of talked about that much in various rooms, right? So like maybe as a kid growing up, you don't really know much about that. So then when you eventually get exposed to such life,
Yes.
you would want to do everything and
Oh,
see
yes,
what.
it's true.
But so I feel like if it is like it's being talked about enough in the home, you understand. Yes. And then you go out there, you get exposed to
when I was growing up like
it wouldn't be anything new to you, right?
Let me give you. When I was growing up like this, I was always home. From school, home, school, home. They don't allow me to go and they don't let me do anything. Even if you go and play ball and you come back, it's an issue. So you get your lashes. So I was always home. Then I go to the university, the secondary school too. You know, the secondary, even though you be exposed to a bit, but you are still kind in the confines of the four-wall building. Okay, sometimes you will be a little bit truant and then you skip the wall, but it wouldn't be that frequent. And it's a boys' school too. You wouldn't meet a lot of people too. So when you get to university and then you have that exposed kind of to then you want to also, you know, experience certain things that your friends in the mixed schools were talking about. And so,
but do you know the most interesting thing about like that age? When you're there, you're doing all those things, right? Those who have passed through and when
they see you, they will be laughing.
Yeah, and when they try advising you,
right? No, you're not listening.
You see them as like kind of bad vibe. Like no. It's like
they're killing your vibe.
Yes.
No, they're killing your vibe.
It's like they've choked your ears.
No, when you get to that, that's what I mean. When I'm talking to the teenagers now and then I'm talking to them, I know they will not listen to me.
Yeah.
But you just need to tell the person. You see, maybe the person will listen. Maybe the person wouldn't listen. But what I tell them is that, don't worry, if you don't listen to me, it's fine. But when you experience it, the experience will teach you. So you can continue.
Yeah, that kind of like allowing them to learn the hard way, right?
You can learn the hard way. But I learned the hard way, the very, very hard way. You get it?
I don't know, that kind of fascinates me, right? So people who have passed through that stage and they are telling you, you never listen.
Oh, yeah.
I like, if yo, bro, if I could have those times back.
You can never have them back.
You can never have. That's the most painful thing. You understand?
You can never have them
That's
back.
The most painful thing.
But you remember at that stage, you think maybe having multiple partners was having multiple sexual partners
was the
and things like that, and then you brag about it to your friends. Was the ish. But some guys still do it.
They still do it, and like is it even worth it? Like having multiple partners. Is it worth it?
I don't see the worth in that. Having about 4 ladies sexual partners. And you are just wasting your strength.
No, why do certain men do that?
Most guys,
like I really want to know. Why do you think some men do? Not all men, you understand? Like
ladies will tell you that those people are boys, they are not men. You get it. So I believe that
see
in our African setting, when you have as a man, when you have multiple girls, your fellow men see you that you are quote unquote like a G. You're a big boy. Hey, you handle all these girls. Hey, Charlie, you'll be big boy in the back. So there is some fake pride in having multiple sexual partners or multiple girlfriends, you understand?
I get it.
But when you get to you realize that Charlie, you distress your body.
See, but you know that like there are still people who like adults like working or have
because
family
of that
and they still
because of that sense of pride.
I mean, what are you getting from the other multiple partners that you can't get from one person? I mean,
so the person, it's not like what he's getting from them, what his peers are saying about what he's doing makes him feel that he is the G. You see, let's say I'm rolling with you, and probably you don't even have one girlfriend. And I have about 4, and you see it. They say, Charlie, chairman, Charlie, the senior man. If you handle 4 women.
Oh, but I mean now I know we move it.
No, like some guys.
You don't get capacity good.
So some guys, they are moved by those things. Me like this, you get 4 women, and how do you concern me?
I mean, like
I search my own. I don't get you your own. How you the bad. But some people will be like, they'll be hollering. But those people, most often, they'll be hyping you. But behind you, they could be saying that this guy, they'll be serious.
Exactly.
That's what boys do.
Like,
oh, this guy there,
happy.
he not be serious.
Exactly.
This guy
happy in front of you, and you live no child.
Oh.
This guy there. So all the money they get, just the waste
just
on me.
exactly. So you need to wise up. You need to wise up yourself and know that having multiple partners.
But do you know
doesn't make
currently, like it's not like it's just not men who are into that.
Yeah, of course.
Like ladies are really like right now they are controlling the game.
Oh yeah, no,
You
the
see a
ladies are
lady,
controlling the
see a
game.
lady who has like 3-4 guys.
Well,
Yo man,
it's up to you.
I mean, like
It's your strength.
what's the point?
No, because those ladies, most of them is because of money.
Yeah.
So if I take 200 from you, 200 from you, 200 from you, that's 600 cities.
So apparently,
So the kind of life I want to live,
yeah.
the kind of money I need, probably one guy is not able to give me that money.
But is that the point? Have we lowered the standard of relationship to that to that point where it's just all about money right now?
No, you know that.
I mean, it's
you know,
it's kind of,
in our setting, it's said that men are providers. Okay, so we are supposed to provide for ladies. So some ladies have taken this wholeheartedly. That if I'm dating you or you are dating me, you need to provide for me, whether you have or you don't have.
yeah.
So if those kind of ladies, she's dating one guy, even though she loves the guy is not able to provide much for the lady. So you realize that probably they would advise her that, oh, just get some sides.
No, but the lady has to come in support, like you to do something.
Yes.
Later on your
We all support each other. For relationships, most often I like it when, I mean, definitely I love it when I support you. It's nice. You're in a situation, you are struggling. I support you. It's cool. You're my girlfriend, so if I'm capable, why not? That's why we're in a relationship. The relationship is like heading somewhere.
Yeah.
You get it? But if I can't, I will tell you that, oh, Charlie.
But you know there are some ladies, right? If you can't, as soon as you tell them you can't, see it doesn't matter the number of times you've supported them in a situation. No, if that particular time you couldn't help them, they kind of see you. I don't know. They say a whole lot of things.
Then
right?
that is when the statuses start crying. Men are trash.
Just because you couldn't help them, that's
exactly.
Yo.
Well, it depends on the kind of girl you're going for.
So apparently, like I realized I kind of from research, right? I did a little bit of research, and I found out that
people are going to attack us. Don't worry.
Yes.
But you can talk.
when like most of the Ghanaian girls who say like they are independent and all those things, what they actually meant by that statement is that they've stopped asking like support from their parents and all that, and they've pushed that to
the boyfriend.
But
they're independent.
Yes.
From their parents, but dependent on their. Oh,
so
that's nice.
that's what it actually.
Someone is going to attack us.
That's what, per my research, that's what it actually means when a Ghanaian girl, some Ghanaian girls say.
Why are you using some?
Yeah,
now they are scared.
2022, I have to protect.
Okay, yes.
When some Ghanaian girls say they are independent.
True. It's very true. When some girls say they're independent, it means they are dependent on certain people. And one thing I find interesting is that some girls, even as a male friend, they want you to be doing things for them like you are dating them. So when they ask something from you and you are not able to provide, they become disappointed. Like you are supposed to provide.
Exactly. They could go with without
chill. You are not in a relationship with me. You are just a friend. If I want to support you,
I mean, like
most ladies are expectant. That is why most ladies easily get heartbroken because you expect a lot.
Yeah.
And then if those needs are not met, you will be heartbroken.
See, I feel like the best way to like safeguard your heart, like when you get into a relationship, is to expect the lowest.
Yes. Live your life like how before the relationship you were working for yourself.
Exactly, you were surviving.
In a relationship, even though the guy would support or the lady would support you a bit, you are still doing the same work that you were doing before you got into the relationship.
Exactly.
So just live like you are still working for yourself. But in this case, when it becomes too, when it gets to a level that you can't, definitely
person
there's
can chip
someone
in.
that you can
Exactly.
talk to.
Or even if I perfectly get your point.
Yes.
Continue to live like how you used to live before the relationship, right?
And
then
before a relationship, probably you weren't able to take yourself to Kempinski. But immediately you went into a relationship,
you want
you don't even care whether the guy can afford or not. Because your friends and co are also going to Kempinski for holidays. You too, my guy, take me to Kempinski.
You know, that's what I said the other day. Then it got me. It landed me into trouble. They're like, you see, most girls excuse me to use the word. They know they chop sati for house. They get into a relationship and they are expecting
they want sati.
They are expecting the guy to do a whole lot. Which is like so much unrealistic expectations.
It's a bit unrealistic because we all need money.
Like, yo,
we need money for a lot of things. So it's
crazy, man.
What we can tell the guys is that having multiple sexual partners doesn't mean you're a G. That fact there, we need to lay it down.
It's
a fact.
It's a fact. Like
having 3-4 ladies that you can call today, you call this, tomorrow you call Akusia, today you call Ama, tomorrow you call Abena and things like that. It doesn't make you a G.
That's a whole lot. See, first, to me, I say like you are wasting time, right? See, in a day you have to call those 4-3 ladies, right? Say you spend like, let's say, an hour with each. That is 3 good hours of your time in a day.
Productive hours that you can use for productive work.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
like, I mean, what's the point? And then second thing is you waste resources, right?
Of course.
Because at that point,
on everyone's birthday, probably you have to get something.
At that point, right? You have to play it safe so that no one notices that, okay, you're going with this person and all that.
Exactly.
So you have to do the same thing for each and every one of them. You understand? So if you're spending 1,000 Ghana cedis on Ama, you have to spend 1,000 Ghana cedis on Abena and Akwesha. You understand? So at the end of the day, instead of you just saying 1,000 Ghana, you spend 3,000, which you could have saved or used to invest in something.
Yep.
I think the most dangerous thing is like when you come out of that stage and then you've not realized and you're still living that this thing, or maybe you kind of realize, but the kind of friends you are keeping around are still living in their past, and
then you trying to be able to move on from that,
trying to pull you back into those kind of activities. Then you are fucked. Because
if you are not lucky, and then your inner circle doesn't change.
Exactly, then you're fucked.
Because then you will keep on doing the same thing. You get it? So if your inner circle, maybe now most of us, we are working. So the people we are meeting, the kind of conversations we're having are different. So things are changing. But some people, the inner circle are not even working. They are all at the same level.
Yes.
Even though they are now getting to their late 20s or stuff like that. So then you are fucked. Because there's nobody correcting you.
Exactly.
So we just need to hope.